because I didn't marry, I didn't have children. So they have just become like sisters, really true sisters.
8 News is honoring veterans' voices, and tonight we share a story about a friendship and perseverance.
4 women who met 45 years ago in the Army Reserve in Richmond say they would not have served for more than 20 years had it not been for each other. I spoke with this friend group and show you their sisterhood.
Oh, we don't do that.
Back to where it all began. These 4 women served here in the U.S. Army Reserve's 80th Division.
This is 1992.
Yeah, so that was our era.
It's their first time being inside this Richmond building since they left the service.
That was my desk when I retired.
It's also where the group first met in 1979.
Was it just you 4? Were there others in the group?
No one else is allowed to be.
No one was ever allowed.
Once we established the 4, that was it.
Ruby Lewis and Glennis Cheatham in the middle were the first to meet. Then came Miriam McCrae.
Miriam was coming from Woodbridge, and she seemed to be kind of by herself. So I invited her to become a part of our group. And that's how we became together.
But I was reluctant.
Last to join was Wanda Morrison, who was just 17 years old, working for Ruby in the Inspector General's office.
Right on the other side of the walls where Ruby and I were.
The group's bond grew as the reservists met for their monthly drill.
We would spend Saturday afternoon together. And then don't forget, we spent lunch together. Then we spent dinner together. Then we met up on Sunday because that was the last time we would see each other for the month.
When military life got tough, these friends offered encouragement.
We had to help each other and the PC test.
A PC test?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was just awful.
Through thick and thin.
I remember the day my father died. We had reserve duty that Sunday. And I went downstairs and I told them, and they took me under their wing and took me home to my family.
They learned to lean on their sisterhood.
I was the only female in an all-male unit. But being here, when I was having difficulty with the men, I could always look to one of them to bring me out of whatever I was going through.
When I was promoted to Sergeant Major, it was only 20% of the African American women in the military that were being promoted to Sergeant Major. So it was still a male-dominated world. And it becomes difficult.
Each veteran served more than 20 years, and although they each now live all over Virginia, they never stop meeting up.
I call people and I worry them to death. I said, what dates do you have available? And we go from there.
Ruby has always been the glue in the group.
A friendship turned family.
Because I didn't marry, I didn't have children. So they have just become like sisters, really true sisters.
If I didn't have this group, I think my life would be totally different. Because no matter how far apart we are or how much we don't see each other, I know I can pick up the phone, call any of them or any of the ladies over there and say, look, I just need to talk. And they're always there for me. I love y'all.
You can feel the love in there. Now, in addition to this group of women meeting throughout the year, they always make it a special point to do dinner together on Veterans Day.
So appropriate to do it on that day in particular. They have remained friends for all of these years and no doubt for many years to come. But it's part and parcel to being in the military, building those bonds, but also being African-American women during the time they were coming along. They really needed each other.
They bonded, definitely became so much tighter, and then their families became their new families.
Yes, absolutely. Well, to hear more veteran stories like the one that you just heard, take out your phone and scan the QR code that's on your screen. It will take you directly to our Veterans Voices page on our website.